Monday morning on our way out to the truck. Another superb sunrise. Holy. Blocks on, making a bit of noise, cruising on from here to Eastern Creek. I'll throw you out the window, maybe even on the trailer, see how we go. fix my truck yesterday. So some people know, some people don't, but my window, the actual regulator gearing is just cactus. So, excuse me, I can only put my window down about, maybe about halfway, and it jumps out, the gear mixes up, and it does, I can't wind it back up. I've got to pull the door card off and get in there and fix it. So I got a whole new regulator, and the channel that the actual glass sits in is the problem inside the door here. So I don't know if I'll get to that this weekend. The window's been like that for quite some time, so it's not a big drama. Put the window down halfway, it's plenty of airflow in the cab. So, oh, stuffy nose from this runny. The stuffy nose from this bloody cold weather. Not runny stuffy nose from this cold weather. Just gonna cruise along here. Can't really do much. I got full load of blocks on, so just cruise along in the truck. Fortunately, but unfortunately, ordered a muffler for this truck. So we'll do a whole video fitting it up and whatnot, but it's not what you think it is. So I'm not going to say anything until I get it, and it's probably on the truck and then you see the video. But I'll definitely do a noise comparison as opposed to what this is with the pipes that are on it. If you know, you know. Comparison against Dan's, against my brother's 601. It's got single pipe, obviously, on the left-hand side, but he's got a 6-inch bodied Adelaide on that with a 6-inch pipe out the top, and it sounds really good. So curious to see what mine sounds like opposed to his, and then like after the fact once I get a muffler on it. So see what happens there, and yeah, stay tuned for that. First thing, we've just finished day 2, Sydney Dragway, unloading all this stuff, but it is now like the most perfectest shots for sunset with this golden hour thing going on here. So look at the big unit. Some crackers on my phone here, you know. Anyway, I might film clip these out of here, but otherwise this will be it for the day. Hooroo.
going to get a service on the trailer in the morning. Got to take the trailer over the pits on Friday at Penrith. So just going to get it checked over, just make sure she a clean bill of health before I get pumped basically on Friday. So trying to avoid that. So let's see how that works out tomorrow. But big girl is all dark. I might even try and in the next day or two get a set of, like, it's hard to hold this where it's not just like fucking blinding me, but I'll try and get a set of tail lights. The lights, like, everything works, but they're just a bit ordinary, so I might change both of those. Look, I don't have to, but I probably will. The blinker, half the license plate light has gone walkabouts, and the actual LED comes out of there, so I might have to get a new set of Nava lights or something else, something nicer. Might be able to get a nice little LED up the top here, shoots down. Pretty sure you got to have one on either side, but this should be on there so it doesn't swing around. There we go. She's still shining from that Chem Tools degreaser and truck wash we used last week, so happy days. I might call it a night for you lot, do some paperwork and go in the house. See you later. It's Wednesday morning with the big girl fired up. Okay, get ourselves a coffee, drop this trailer off, and then do some other bits and pieces today. God dang. Who are they? Hello, welcome back. It is Thursday afternoon. Excuse me. Dad's got to get the new light. So this is the old one, so it can stay out. This is the new one. This is not where I've been keeping them. They've just been safekeeping. Get these on. Can you take the old one to the garage, bud? This one? Dad needs the new one. Who's this? Alright, so this is our new light we put on in the dark last night. She is a pearler. Absolutely lovely. So I've got to put new number plate lights on because this one, the cover's gone and it's just falling out. It works. I'll just throw them on the bench inside.
Daddy,
yeah, buddy.
why you got your reliable and why you got your own light not working?
Oh, because we're not turning. We're not turning, so we don't need to have the orange one on.
Why?
We'll wait till we turn. So these ones are, there's nothing wrong with them, they work, but like I said before, they're different. Someone's bolted a different module in there and fucking whatnot, so I'll get this all sorted out, got all the new plugs and crimps and shit I showed you yesterday in here, and yeah, we'll get to it, eh? Alright, so we're just tightening up this last light, or this stud on this side. I'm going to leave this that long and just cable tied up on the inside, but it's pretty much just going to run up here and sit with the other one along the bloody way there. But for now, we'll get these all sorted to their respective pins. So the last episode, I will show you guys these bloody retainers. This retainer and the orange one, I put in the wrong side of the plug. That's why it didn't fit. That's why it didn't work properly. Figured that out yesterday. So that's what happens when you're not on the tools for a long time. No, I didn't look it up or Google it. I just figured out, because there's 4 of them up there on the original trailer wiring harness that I looked at, and I was just like, huh, well, there you go. So there you go. I'll put a video in here of that, but yeah, just a cock up on my end. Go, and we'll push this rubber, give you a look. So that's the way it should be, not the orange bit jammed in there like I had it originally. It's all done. I'll cut that down and tape it, because I'm going to end up running LED light bar. I don't know, I might run a wire, well, the black wire is there, so I might run the black wire all the way to the front and just put a switch on the front wall. But yeah, let's plug this in and make sure it all works. Quickly show you what we're working with here before the GoPro dies. That's it, number plate lights. So we've just set everything up to give this thing a wash. Just a quick degrease and a quick wash, just so it looks presentable with the trailer at the RMS, Service New South Wales, pits. degrees, washed one side. Time lapse is on this side because the sun's up. Geez, there's not much left on this battery already. Fucking hell. Friday morning, day of the inspection. We have our lights on. They look fucking unreal, if I be honest with you. Number plate lights, piece of piss. I'm just gonna climb back under here. I just got to tidy this wiring up, cable tie it all up, sort it out, and then hook the truck up, move the trailer out from here, tire shine it all, and get it ready to go get pumped. But I don't really know where I'm going to stick you guys under here, because it's not. Oh, there's a bit of room under here, but I brought the bloody, I mean, I brought the blowtorch out, but I don't have heat shrink small enough to do what I want to do. And what that was to heat shrink these for now, because on the other side of this I'm going to move the number plate down and the number plate lights and put a bit of stainless across the inside of there and put another row of tail lights in there. So I don't want to get too carried away with this wiring. All these the side lights, like the brake lights, the combo lights, all that wiring can get tidied and done, but these will just get zip tied and taped up for now. Righto, so that plug is zip tied back up. This I've just twisted and taped here because I'll end up putting a nice hole big enough to run the plug through, I guess, in case you ever got to take them off. I don't understand why you would put this pissant hole and it's on a plug, because if you got to take them off, they're probably fucked anyway, but still. You got to cut the wire anyway. What's the point of having the plug on there? But that one's all zip tied nicely in there, and then get out here and cable tie all this up. Do the same on this side, just tidy it all up, and then that's us ready to rumble. Fire this truck up, get it ready to go. Give you a quick gaze at the back end of here, what I've done. I don't know, I'm probably gone a little bit overboard on it, but my trailer. So I ended up putting these plastic clips in to hold the wiring. Cable tied it all up nicely. Same as under here, just cable tied it all up. Nice and neat how it was. I've still got to do some more, to be honest, because I did push that wiring through. I forgot about it, but it doesn't quite line up with the hole, so I had to kink it a bit, but it's still nice and tidy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, oh, that's all right, that's not a bad loop there. So that's how I done these. They're just zip tied together because I'll end up changing that. I've already explained that, but we're going to hook her up and get it ready to go. Tire shine it. is ready to go. Looking $1 million. Holy shit. Damn, it looks good. See you on the road. Parked at Penrith, we are ready to rumble. They checked the pin, she's all good. So they'll line up the trucks here because it's lunchtime, so we'll just wait until it is our turn to roll through, and someone will come get us anyway when that time comes. So we're just gonna chill out here, and I've wiped the wheels down, wiped the windows down, just all the basic stuff to get the truck looking good. Tyre shined it when I left, before I left the house, but tyre shine all over the rims. We can't have dust on them, so cleaned it all up, wiped the trailer down. She's ready to go. Righto, let's play this for a fun fact. This is Penrith RMS, Penrith RTA. This is where everything used to happen before Service New South Wales, and it moved up to High Street. So those people that know this area should know this car park very well. Done L's tests here, P's tests here, come and rego cars here, collect plates, all the bullshit. In this door, do the zigzag into the main room there, all the license test stuff down the back like it is at most places, but yeah, just happens that it is still the Penrith branch for NHVR. So this is where I've done the truck inspection in December. Funnily enough, just had a chat with the bloke that done the truck, recognised the truck, and obviously quick chinwag, now my trailer too. So interesting to see if he's the one that does the inspection or not, but we'll see what happens there. Doesn't matter really, but yeah, I've got one truck in there, we're just waiting. All I'll say, guys, is communication is a big deal. It's a big deal. Just communicate, right? I let the guys know, wasn't impressed with the sticker, the bottom clearance sticker. They said it's not too big of a deal as long as you've got the actual signs there and they're free from damage, marks, paint loss, all the bullshit. So it doesn't look too bad. They haven't said anything about it yet. They could still give me something for it, who knows. But we just done the brake test, all 3 axles. I could see on the computer they were all pretty close to each other, and they come up axle pass. So brakes are passed. That's all we really matter, or that's all we really care about. Brakes are passed, which I was worried about. I don't know why, just you come to this place and you're just on edge, worried about they're gonna find the fucking stupidest shit. But sitting in the shed, waiting for old mate to come back. We're sitting on the shaker plate to do this front axle, and then obviously we'll do the second and the third axle, and then happy days, we'll get out of here. That's it, we're done. We're home. I can sit here till tomorrow. Turn these lights off, mate. She's done. Going inside, spend some time with the family, young blokes and the wife, and then enjoy our weekend and our Mother's Day. Hooroo, legends. Hooroo.